guys, it's Sam Dasimoza here, and welcome back to another theory video for Theory Thursday. You may notice I'm recording in a different location. I'm just doing that because I have my desktop right here, so I can use it to watch stuff as I am recording. So today the theory is going to go into sort of the backstory of Jar Jar Binks, pretty much the most hated character in all of Star Wars, and kind of reveal maybe if he had a deeper role in the prequels other than just being a bumbling idiot, maybe he was a Sith Lord. You may think this theory is kind of crazy, considering the fact that Jar Jar Binks doesn't really appear much in the movies, aside from the first one, The Phantom Menace. It doesn't really bother me that much because I quite dislike him, but I do feel that if this was to be true, he should have appeared more. And the reason, I'll get back to that later, is because I think that after Jar Jar Binks was so unliked, George Lucas, who was at the time the owner of Lucasfilm, which creates Star Wars, decided that he, with all the backlash of Jar Jar, he decided to cut his role and replace him with Count Dooku. That's just a theory of mine. A lot of people would say that's crazy and that Count Dooku was already planned before then. Just a theory, like all of my videos. But do be prepared. Not all my videos are going to be theories starting Saturday on Satisfaction Saturday, where it has been requested, and I'm confirming that I am doing trick shots. I'm going to be doing a water bottle flip video, which was supposed to be my very first video. Sorry, the lighting's going kind of crazy around here. Which was supposed to be my first video, but in the end, I decided to cut that video because I didn't like it very much, and it was very long, about 10 minutes, and 5 minutes of that was me failing. So I'm going to re-edit that video, get the footage back onto my and try and see if I can make a video for it, because I don't really think I'm going to have time to do another Trick Shots film before Saturday when I upload. I'm sorry this is getting uploaded so late, but it just took me a while to set up, as you can see, different location. Anyways, let's get back to the theory. So the theory is that Jar Jar Binks was secretly in line with Palpatine all along. Now, I found this theory on Reddit. It's been out there for quite a while, I think. It's been kind of a debated thing, but I quite like that theory. I'm looking at it right now. So you'll notice that Jar Jar Binks seems to be pawned into acting for Palpatine, as in giving him supreme powers, allowing him to become Emperor of the Galaxy, and basically throwing everything into the trash compactor. But maybe he was just in line with Palpatine all along. Maybe him and the Emperor, or Palpatine, worked together. I mean, one, they're both from Naboo. Jar Jar Binks was exiled previously, so there's no reason that he couldn't have met Palpatine. And maybe after Plagueis' assassination, they went in line with each other. Now, I do think that another big piece of the evidence is that Jar Jar Binks somehow has crazy athleticity, and as much as other characters seem to possess that, and Gungans might just be naturally athletic, you'll notice that a lot of the other Gungans, they don't seem to be able to do like triple backflips or any of that crazy stuff. They just seem to be, maybe really good jumpers or something like that, and even so, they don't seem to do a lot of athletic stuff. However, Jar Jar, he goes crazy. He does like crazy backflips, and he runs really fast, jumps onto tanks. Now, I don't think that this is just him being an idiot and accidentally doing all this stuff and destroying a whole army. I think it's that he's a Force user and he's Force jumping, because we don't really see any other character aside from a Jedi or Sith do these things in a Star Wars movie or book or novel or anything that is canon. Legends don't really care about that, because as of 2014, only 3 things are canon, so yeah, it really sucks, but at the same time, it's really useful for us theorists, and really annoying. Another piece of the evidence is that when Jar Jar is getting shot with blaster bullets, he seems to like deke them out, moving in tons of crazy places as they're coming at him, and I don't think this is a coincidence. I think that he's doing it Also, apparently, I haven't watched The Phantom Menace in quite a while now, mainly because I don't want to see Jar Jar Binks again. But, apparently he walks into a room full of droids, waves his hands about, and they all spring to life. So, how is that possible unless he's using the Force to bring them to life? Another thing is that he seems to have almost like a veil over him. He doesn't really talk about his past much. He's kind of like over thankful. He just seems like the kind of character that would really get on people's nerves, yet everyone seems to like him. So I'm thinking maybe like mind tricks, or for the Jedi, maybe he's just, the Jedi can't resist helping someone that seems so helpless. Even though Jar Jar is most definitely not, whether he is a Sith or not, or even a Force user for that matter. Yeah, Jar Jar Binks doesn't necessarily have to be a Sith. He doesn't even necessarily have to be a Force user, but I think that those 2 points would definitely help this theory in stating that him and Palpatine are working together. Maybe he wasn't a Sith, he was more of an assassin, like a Saz Ventress, not really having the title of a Sith to not break the rule of 2 with Darth Maul, but maybe kind of just being, the guy back in the shadows. Or maybe Darth Maul was the assassin and was never really the Sith, but was never let onto that by Palpatine to trick him. Now, another huge piece of evidence I find is that the title of the first movie is The Phantom Menace. Phantom? Search that up on the internet right now. Okay. Actual dictionary answer on dictionary.com, not necessarily the most reliable source, but noun. An appearance or illusion without material substance, as in a dream, image, or mirage, or optical illusion. A person or thing of merely illusional power, status, and a still illustration of which part is given transparent effect so that the permanent representation of the details is otherwise hidden from view, as if the inner workings of a mechanical device, aka Jar Jar Binks. He's wearing a veil. He's pretending to be stupid because on the inside, the machines inside him are really evil, and he's just pretending. So he's in a veil. You could say that Palpatine is that character, but I think that this title is meant to mislead people, as in to make them think that it's Palpatine, but then be Jar Jar. But then, when I believe George Lucas kind of backed out of that whole Jar Jar thing because he was worried that the backlash would be too high, it really just kind of flowed, and he didn't really have to explain much in any of the other movies about why it would be called The Phantom Menace. Other people say that The Phantom Menace is Darth Maul, but I don't really think that's too likely, because kind of, as much as he doesn't speak much, he's kind of phantom. He's not really, got much of a veil, and then he dies, and then comes back in the Clone Wars, and then dies again, and then comes back. Yeah, it's really confusing. But, I really think that this theory will bring more to the Star Wars universe and make one of the most hated characters in all of Star Wars, never mind all of film history, into better light. When I read this theory, it turned my liking of Jar Jar from, 5 out of 10, from 5 or 4 or 3 even, to 7 or 8, because if this was true, it would just explain so much and just make the Star Wars universe flow so much better. And in the novel Aftermath, which I do believe to be canon, basically detailing the events of directly after The Return of the Jedi, that's what it was. The Return of the Jedi. Sorry that took me so long. Mind wipe there. Directly after the events of Return of the Jedi, Episode 6 or Episode 3 in date of release order. That novel, I have not read it. I've just looked on other film theorists, and apparently there's a chapter in it about a Gungan, aka Jar Jar, who says he's a juggler that no one in Naboo except the kids will talk to. And when the kids ask him why, he says he made a terrible mistake, aka Jar Jar. So that is very vague, and it doesn't really help my theory, because either way, Jar Jar has made a terrible mistake. But I really... Wow. Low battery. I really do think that it really brings more to him, and if this comes to be correct, I feel like if they were trying to disprove this theory, then they would make a chapter saying, I had no idea I was doing what I did, but I made a mistake. It kind of just left it vague and didn't really explain much, in my opinion, of what I've heard about this book, which I should probably read if I'm going to become a good theorist. But, I'm just starting out. Also, remember in the comments to leave a like, subscribe to my channel if you want to see more content. I'm hoping to get up to 15 subscribers within the next 5 videos, aka almost 2 weeks. I really hope that you guys are enjoying these videos, and I will try and make more videos for maybe Monday. If you don't know how the whole schedule with videos comes out, check out my last video, which is just a quick update that kind of explains the shape of this channel. Check out if you like more Star Wars theory vids, check out who really killed Luke's adopted parents and who is Snoke, both Star Wars theories. I know my theories don't really have decisive answers, but I don't like to make it. I don't like to make theories that just tell you exactly who someone is, because I like the fact that people get to decide for themselves, and especially with the Snoke thing where it's unknown. With this, I really do hope it's true. I believe it to be true. I want it to be true. But honestly, I don't think that they'd ever really reveal this information unless it mattered towards the story. And I don't really think that Jar Jar is going to have much of an effect on any of the other movies now coming on. We'll see. Hopefully in episode 8 they give us an answer, but I'm not really that sure that they would. I don't think that they would, but really hopeful maybe episode 9, maybe in one of the Star Wars stories coming out. I really think that if this theory proves to be correct, it would just make Jar Jar so much better. Can't anyone else agree with me? Jar Jar, Sith Lord, 10 times better. Also remember to check out RJ Gamer, Hawkston, and Noimcraft. I'll leave those links in the description if I can find them. And if you want to see more Star Wars theories, please comment which ones you'd like me to make, or if you'd just like me to create more. If you want me to do a special video for Satisfaction Saturday, as I said, this Saturday I'm going to be doing trick shots, water bottle flip, possibly other, if I have time. Next Satisfaction Saturday, and even on maybe Monday, I will probably make a video. I'm going to release a music video that I did a while back that is on a Noimcraft channel, so if you want to check out Bad Samuel music video on a Noimcraft channel, that is what I will be releasing on my channel. Just I will be releasing a different version of it, and it is my band. If you want to check out my website, that's vandexter.weebly.com. I'll leave a link in the description. vandexter.weebly.com. I really hope you do enjoy. And yeah, tell me what you want me to do next. And subscribe, leave a like. I hope this theory turns out to be true. I know I've said this a lot of times, but it would just make Jar Jar so much better. So see you in the next vid, and have a nice day. Bye.